as one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Robin, and I'm honored to introduce to you these intriguing and majestic animals. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behavior. We hope this Orca Encounter will leave you with a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And right now, Orkid, the first killer whale ever born here, is going to help you show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks as if the eye is located in a white oval area, but that's just a visual distraction. The eye is actually located in the black area, just in front of that white oval patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on their back is called a dorsal fin. This helps keep them stable while swimming fast, and it also helps regulate body temperature. The flippers on the side of the body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for stopping and steering. If you were to look at an x-ray of one of these like you see on the screen, you see that it has a 5-digit bony structure similar to the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them at speeds of nearly 30 miles per hour, like some of our speedboats. Now they swim the fastest and use the most power when they lift their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales also use body language as a form of communication. For example, a pectoral slap is used to show dominance and to help them get notice. A mother may even use a pectoral slap to help get her calf's attention. And watch right in the center, because when they really want to be heard, they do this, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use here and in the wild. So it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Have learned how to capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as one of our whales performs a similar behavior right here. Antarctic orcas have learned how to create a wave that washes over floating ice, knocking seals into the water. Our whales can do these same type of wave-making techniques, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities these animals have learned around the world. Now you just saw these waves crashing over the front, but you really can't appreciate the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. So right now, we're going to have you guys join in the presentation and get to experience the power of these tail flukes and the 55-degree saltwater. Isn't it? That's amazing. You know, because these animals live in all oceans of the world, it's no wonder that they hunt on a wide variety of prey, including other whales and dolphins. Watch the screen right now. A blue whale is going to appear there and grow to actual size. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. It's actually 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than the killer whale. So, how does a whale the size of a killer whale hunt a whale that size in the wild? It's only possible because killer whales are the ultimate team player.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young how to hunt and practice those skills as they grow. Backing up with sea killer whales showing off their playful side. In the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Focusing as we killer whales swim fast at the surface, breaking out of the water. attached and will often rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We also see our whales doing all different kinds of rubbing behaviors all over the facilities, just like the whales in British Columbia would. Now you can also see orcas imitating each other in the wild, and we also see that here with our whales. The whales always seem to be mimicking and learning from each other. Has a purpose. Tail whips are used in hunting to stun fish, but today these whales are going to be stunning all of you guys. That help us provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here at SeaWorld actually take an active role in their own healthcare. As you can see on the screen right now, our veterinarian is performing a sonogram on one of our whales. Also at stage, we're doing body presents, and we've trained them to present all different body parts, but especially their tail flukes, because the tail flukes are where the blood vessels are very close to the surface, and we can take a blood sample there, all without any kind of restraint, just based on the relationship that we have with them. We've even trained the whales to slide up onto a scale. It's in that fact pool right over there, and we weigh the killer whales every week. Now think about this. We've been weighing killer whales for 50 years every week. We have learned a ton about killer whale growth rates that's pretty much impossible to obtain from animals in the wild. We've even trained them to let us take a breath sample from the blowhole because of the relationship we built day after day right here at SeaWorld. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 10 killer whales living here at this facility, all with different personalities and different relationships. But these two killer whales that are out here right now, that's Corky at stage over there. She's a 55-year-old female. She's the oldest killer whale in the facility. And then this is her best buddy right here. This is 17-year-old Ikaika. Ikaika weighs over 9,000 pounds, and him and Corky are always hanging out together. They love performing together, and they both participated in many research projects that have helped their wild counterparts. You know, we challenge these guys daily to learn new things to help stimulate their mind, but diet, exercise, and of course play help keep these guys in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Orca Encounter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a big favor to ask all of you. We would like you to remain seated as we have a very safe and systematic way to exit the amphitheater. And this is for your safety as well as the safety of others to promote social distancing. You're going to notice that we have ambassadors coming to your areas with different flags. We have a green flag over here, an orange flag, and up top you're going to see a blue, purple, and gray flag. So when they come to your row, they're going to be letting you know that it is safe to leave the amphitheater. If you do not see an ambassador in your row, please remain seated. So if you guys are walking over there, please remain seated over there. We'd like you to stay sit, so that way we can promote social distancing to keep everybody else safe. So we really do appreciate everyone's cooperation. This actually does go by pretty quick as long as everybody participates. Now in this presentation you guys got to see a variety of our animals actually. You got to see some of our younger whales and also our oldest whale, Corky at 5 years old. The age range of our animals goes from Amaya at 5 years old all the way up to Corky. Alright guys, so be on the lookout for those flags. Green flag is over here working pretty hard, and then we also have orange and purple up at the top there. So please be on the lookout for that flag. Once you see that they're in your row, it means it's time to go. And we really do appreciate everyone's cooperation. We understand that these are interesting times, but we're all going through this together. So we really do appreciate you guys bearing with us as we go through. But in the meantime, you do get to spend more time watching our animals right now. So we have 10 killer whales that live here at SeaWorld San Diego. We have 5 males and 5 females. Now our larger animals, you got to see Ulises earlier, he was out here. He weighs just around 10,000 pounds. Now